do you guys feel about that? Do you think people don't change? I think people are capable of change. But I also think that sometimes you are inherently who you are. Maybe there are certain points of view that don't change, you know? Like how people say that a cheater is always a cheater or something. I would like to think that people can change. I want to hope for. I want to hope that there is possibility for people to grow and become better. I think that's the thing that I want to believe in. Definitely takes work, yeah. You think no? People just show their true colors for better or worse. Interesting, interesting. I think it's like there are certainly situations where I've met a lot of people, or you meet people and it's like, oh, they're very, very stuck in their ways, or you know, you have a family member who has always been a little bit of a hard ass or anything like that, you know? People change if they want to. I think that's a very good sentiment. Very good thing to keep in mind. Exactly. Suffering allows people to grow. It comes down to how the individual person interprets the suffering. I mean, if you look at Dorothy, if you look at Dorothy.
That way, I guess I won't be able to change your mind.
I think it's so sad that we always consider a person's worst moments as their true self. I don't like to think that. I would like to think that people don't measure me by the moments of myself or the points at which I am the lowest, you know? I think I've also become a lot more forgiving and a lot less angry as a person over time, because I feel like I now give people a lot more of the benefit of the doubt, if that makes sense. People can change, but it takes great effort. It's much easier to stay the same. It is. It's so easy to just be who you know, naturally gravitate towards. But I think that's also like a point of stagnation. Dora getting hit by stray shots. I mean, it kind of is though, you know. Sometimes I think about that sort of stuff a lot. Stuff in terms of like we can change, but what if our core self is unchangeable? Or like sometimes how maybe you get along with certain people more than others, and that's just like vibes. I think self-deprecation is also so rough because you know your own weak points and want to over-criticize. You do that long enough and I imagine it can change people. I mean, I talked about it a little before when we especially went through Last Kingdom and we talked to Kilo, right? And it was very like over time, if you just say self-deprecating things to yourself all the time, you start to fucking believe that shit too. Even if maybe before it was an external thing that was puppeting those words to you. If you continue to say those words to yourself, eventually you'll believe it's true as well. And that's why it was so frustrating to see her like say those mean things to herself, because it was like, no, you're so cute. Don't say mean things to yourself. Like how it hurts the people you care about when you're not kind to yourself, right? Yeah, and it's like Rappy in this situation is like, well, if you've always thought that way, one conversation with me isn't going to change your mind. If you've always been that way, you know?
I presume you feel that people can change? Yes. Always.
I want to believe that people can change too.
You talk as if you've experienced it.
I think I've changed as a person. I would like to think that I'm a better person than I was last year or the year before that.